No human had ever been invited to an alien wedding before, let alone selected as the groom. Ethan Cole learned this fact 3 seconds before fainting. He had been on Zifra Prime for exactly 42 days when the announcement echoed across the crystalline plaza of the capital city, Lathuan. The sky above shimmered with bioluminescent clouds, shifting colors like a living aurora. Towering alien structures, grown rather than built, rose around him, their surfaces pulsing softly as if breathing. Ethan stood among a small delegation of humans, all wearing diplomatic insignia and the same expression of controlled terror. They were Earth's first official ambassadors to the Xiphorian Collective, an ancient interstellar civilization rumored to be older than human recorded history. The Xiphorians were tall, elegant beings with elongated limbs, translucent skin that refracted light, and eyes like molten gold. Ethan was not a diplomat. He was an engineer. A maintenance specialist, to be precise. He was there to ensure the human tech didn't explode or insult anyone. And yet, the voice that boomed across the plaza, translated instantly through neural implants, spoke his name. By decree of the Celestial Concord, the human-designated Ethan Cole has been selected as the Groom of Unity. The plaza fell silent. Every Xiphorian present turned toward him in unison. Ethan's brain helpfully shut down. When he woke up, he was floating. Not metaphorically. Actually floating, suspended in a gravitic field inside a chamber made entirely of light. Symbols drifted around him like holographic constellations. A Xiphorian attendant hovered nearby, her voice calm and melodic. "You are conscious." "Excellent. Preparation must begin." "Preparation for what?" Ethan croaked. "For your wedding." Ethan screamed. The alien tradition. Once Ethan stopped hyperventilating, the explanation came. The Xiphorians did not marry for love in the human sense. Their unions were cosmic events, rituals designed to stabilize political, biological, and even gravitational harmony within their empire. Once every few millennia, a unity bond was formed between two vastly different species to symbolize peace and evolutionary balance. This time, the Oracle engines had chosen a human. Specifically, Ethan. "Why me?" he demanded as ceremonial drones scanned him from every angle. "The Oracle does not explain," the attendant replied serenely. "It simply knows." Ethan tried diplomacy. He tried logic. He tried screaming that he had a girlfriend back on Earth. Nothing worked. The bride, he learned, was Princess Veolyra of the Seventh Spiral, a being revered across dozens of star systems. She was said to possess the ability to perceive probabilities, to glimpse possible futures, and choose the most harmonious path. When Ethan finally met her, he understood why entire civilizations bowed. Veolyra was breathtaking. Her form shifted subtly as she moved, her features elegant yet alien, her eyes glowing with ancient intelligence. When she looked at him, Ethan felt like his entire life was being gently unfolded and examined. "You are smaller than I expected," she said thoughtfully. "That's what everyone says," Ethan muttered. She smiled. "It was devastating." "I did not choose you," Veolyra continued. "But the Oracle did. That means your existence is necessary." That did not make Ethan feel better. Chaos begins. News of the wedding spread across the galaxy in hours. Reactions were immediate and violent. Some Xiphorian factions were outraged. A human groom was an insult to tradition. Others saw it as dangerous. Humans were young, volatile, emotionally unstable. Several allied species threatened to withdraw from the Concord. On Earth, reactions were worse. Protests erupted worldwide. Conspiracy theories flourished. Religious groups declared Ethan either a messiah or a harbinger of doom. And Ethan? He was stuck learning alien wedding etiquette. Apparently, refusing was not an option. The last groom who declined caused a supernova, a tutor explained casually. Ethan stopped asking questions after that. As preparations continued, strange things began to happen. Gravity fluctuations rippled across Lathuan. Communication arrays malfunctioned. The Oracle engines, vast planet-sized constructs orbiting the star, began generating contradictory predictions. Vaelira noticed it too. The future is clouded, she admitted during one of their mandated bonding sessions. That has never happened before. Ethan frowned. Maybe the universe is having second thoughts. Or perhaps, she said softly, it is afraid. The truth revealed. The night before the ceremony, Ethan was awakened by alarms. The sky outside fractured like glass. A hostile alien coalition, the Karzan Dominion, had arrived. They had long opposed the Concord, believing the unity bonds were unnatural manipulations of fate. To them, a human groom was the final proof of corruption. Their fleet emerged from hyperspace directly above the planet. War erupted. Xiphorian defenses activated, but the Dominion had anticipated everything except Ethan. As the Oracle engines destabilized, Vaelira dragged Ethan to the core chamber. The bond has already begun forming, she said urgently. Whether we complete the ceremony or not. I don't understand, Ethan said as explosions rocked the city. You were not chosen to marry me, Vaelira confessed. You were chosen because humans possess something no other species does.
What?
Stubbornness. Chaos, she said. True unpredictability. The Oracle engines had foreseen a future where rigid probability would eventually collapse the universe into stagnation. Humanity's randomness, its emotional volatility and irrational creativity, was the missing variable. Ethan wasn't the groom because of who he was. He was the groom because he was human. The wedding amid war. With enemy ships descending, the ceremony began. Not in a palace, but in the heart of the Oracle engines themselves. Ethan stood beside Vaelira as energy surged around them. He felt something awaken within him, not power, but connection. Every choice he had ever made, every mistake, every irrational leap of faith, it all mattered. The Dominion attacked the engines directly. And Ethan did the most human thing possible. He made an impossible choice. Instead of stabilizing the bond, he changed it. He introduced doubt, uncertainty,
Free will.
The engine screamed, then recalibrated. Probabilities shattered. The Dominion's predictive weapons failed. Their fleets collided with one another, undone by futures that no longer existed. The war ended in minutes. The ending. When the light faded, the galaxy was forever changed. The unity bond did not bind Ethan and Vaelira as rulers or symbols. Instead, it rewrote the Concord itself. No more forced destinies. No more Oracle-determined futures. Species would choose their own paths. Vaelira stepped down from her royal role, becoming an ambassador of change rather than fate.
Ethan?
He was offered power beyond imagination. He refused. I don't want to rule the universe, he said. I just want to live in it. The Xiphorians honored that. Ethan returned to Earth, but not as the same man. He carried with him the echo of infinite possibilities and the knowledge that humanity mattered not because it was perfect, but because it was unpredictable. And somewhere among the stars, alien civilizations whispered a new truth. The universe had not chosen a human groom. It had chosen humanity itself, and nothing would ever be the same again.